Howdy YouTube. Saturday morning, just a little after 6 o'clock, getting started. We got a real big schedule today, but I think we'll be able to get it all done. I hope I'm right with the timing of everything, but for starters, I'm going to get Eli right now. So the list for today is, I don't have it, but off the top of my head from talking to Cody last night, I think we got 9 yards to cut. We got 90 bales of pine straw to go get and put out. We got some fence lines that need cleaning over at the place beside, right down the road from the house, a couple driveways down. Just it's not terrible. It's in the woods, really. The lady's got electric fence, and you know, nothing's supposed to be touching it or whatever to short it out. So Eli's gonna run around that for us while we go do pick up the pine straw and stuff. And then we got a commercial property to go look at, bid, and do like 4 minutes down the road from where we got to get the pine straw. It's gonna be a long day, but they had a long day yesterday. They worked. Well, I know I was heading home. I came home from Arkansas yesterday, went straight to the ball field to watch my stepson's game, and we were coming home at like 8:40, and Cody was too, from dropping Eli off. I mean, they worked. He picked him up at 6:45, I think, and they worked till, yeah, I don't know, 7:30. So I think they got 15 or 16 yards cut off the list. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good day and we'll get a bunch done, and hopefully all the timing works on all this. So we'll find out. Update on the day, not going as planned. It's 12:45. You good? Is that right?
Yeah, we pretty much got 10 cuts.
Wow. I thought it was at 5 or 6.
Yeah. Well, oh, you got Grammy and you got 10 of them.
Oh, okay. Grammy and 2 inches. So that makes 7.
That's 7, and then 2 quotes.
That's 9.
Alright, well, hold on. I got 1.
He's trying to figure out the list.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9 and 2 quotes.
No, I counted.
Oh, okay. So 7 cuts, 2 quotes left to do, 90 bales of straw. We're a little behind on our time by probably 2 hours or somewhere in there, from what I had thought in my head. But I think we'll still get it all done. Yeah, so we finished up the fence line work, at least for now. There's gonna be some more work there, but there'll always be work there. So, but she had been on me about getting us over there and getting a few things done. They had some trees down on it and stuff. So we got all that took care of. Didn't get no footage because right off the bat it got to be more than what I was thinking. So, but we left Eli there to finish it, and then Cody came. He dropped the mowers off at his house, and he come picked me up with the empty trailer. So we went to Carrollton, got to 90 bales of pine straw, and then had a job like 4 or 5 minutes down the road from there. Me and him just knocked it out with some brush cutters and just basically cleaning up some stuff, blowing off a big sidewalk and everything. So made that 200, and yeah, so I mean, it's 12:48. We've been all over the place, but we're up to 515 so far, so that's a positive. But we're heading right now to go do the straw, try to get some footage there, and yeah, get back with y'all on the quotes. running way behind. Way behind. We just got the mowers loaded up. I didn't really get any footage of that pine straw job. I mean, it just ain't enough time. But I got a little bit.
I don't want it electric.
But luckily, we was able to come back. We had extra pine straw. That sucks, but we'll save it for another job, or yeah, if it, you know, if it don't like we're gonna get one, I'll just buy it. And, you know, I need some at my house anyway. I haven't done any of that yet. But we're heading over here to just cut this first yard that's real close. We had to get the mowers from Cody's house. We really need 3 mowers over here, but we don't have room for 3 mowers. So
Let me drive that little trailer.
yeah, you can drive the trailer.
I did the little trailer.
You can pull the trailer by hand. How about that?
Huh?
Huh?
I could pull that trailer with that side by side.
Yeah.
That little one.
We don't have the side. You do have your 4-wheeler?
Yeah, but hanging on hitches back over.
Oh yeah. Anyways, we're going over here to cut this yard. This is just a yard that takes 2 mowers, no weed eater, no blower. So but we got to get it cut. So yeah. Wonder what that's gonna be, y'all. Whatever it is huge. Humongous.
I sure hope it's an Exmark plant.
Think it's an Exmark plant?
I sure hope.
You gonna come over here and get you a job?
Yeah.
I want to get that job where they go out there and test them mowers. They cut that 1/4 inch of grass every 2 days. And they're like, oh yeah, you can cut 8 acres an hour with this. You can't. So we got him.
Yeah.
We at least got him for 1. And now, going back to what I said, I think I said this before in the video, I'm done doing a one-time cut. Well, let me start over. I'm done doing the first initial cut for somebody for the same price, whether it needs to be upcharged or not. In that situation, it needs to be upcharged. But folks will just flat out lie to you. Or maybe some of them don't lie. Maybe they'll just they'll think about it once you get done and realize they don't want to pay that much money, and then they'll try to find somebody else. There's always going to be somebody cheaper, and there's always going to be somebody more expensive. But so we got the yard. $150 for the first cut, and $115 every 2 weeks after. And whether we keep them or not, I don't know. But because we had to pull up there, quote it, not cut it, wait, now put them on the schedule and go all that route, right? When we were there ready to cut it, you know, if our normal rate was $115, we're not gonna make no money at $115 now, having to go back. So we did it for $150. So in reality, you're really not making that much more money. You're just kind of covering the time it took to get that yard, right? You don't think so? Cody don't think it's this deep. It's this deep to me.
Listen, he's gonna fit on the route, so it's gonna make more sense next weekend. So you may have spent a little bit of extra money by going out there today, but we wouldn't have had time to cut him a day anyways.
Yeah. Well, we could have. I mean,
we would have had to push another yard till tomorrow.
Well, we might would have, but we still might have to do that anyway. You know what I mean? We're not 100% sure we're going to be able to get done anyway. It is going to fit into the route next week, yes. But the time that it takes to secure that customer, right? And see, I've always been of the thought that, you know, if you lose a little bit on the first one, right, because you got to give the free quote and you got to do all that, and it's going to take you longer the first 2 or 3 times cutting it until you get everybody in sync and everybody in routine and everybody's actually seen the yard and cut it. But then you start making up on money. Well, I just don't think we should do that anymore, because some people use you one time and not use you again for no more reason than you're too high. But they just didn't want to say that up front, that you were too high. So I feel like it's a good business idea, a good business plan, right? Do you not? You know what I mean? You want to start swapping and you tell them?
What?
About the price.
Oh, no. I mean, I'd have priced it, but some of them it's like, no, I ain't fixing to do it.
All right, that's a wrap on that one. Could be easier. I mean, that bank is, well, that bank is rough to cut. Real dangerous, but I mean, it'll cut it. That's several times we've put a motor on it, but I don't feel like it ever gets any easier. All right, finish that one, heading to the next. Making a little progress now. Yeah, see, that's a great customer right there. We pull in, she's here. You know, if you want to pay me check or cash or something, that's fine, but don't make it hard for me to get it. I don't think people do that intentionally, but God, it takes a lot of time. You know, she comes out before we ever even get started. She's like, hey, I do already have your check. You just want me to go ahead and give it to you? Of course. Right? You're standing here, I'm standing here. It makes perfect sense to me.
Shoot, that's good.
So, yeah, go ahead, Eli. Put your 2 cents in. Eli says that's good.
I'll watch this video.
And I think it's good too. But yeah, I mean that's how easy it can be. And those are the type of people that I want to service. They're out there, you just gotta find them. Good, yo. All right, so just picked up another customer. See, it's just that easy, man. Drop one, phone rings, pick another one up. So luckily for us, this is gonna fit perfectly into our route. We went and cut 1 yard, went 1 minute down the road. The guys are cutting another yard, and I come directly across the highway right here, about, I don't know, 3 minutes maybe, and picked up another one. So first cut, it's pretty good sized property now, and I hope I didn't speak out of turn, because that's unfortunately probably going to be a property that you're not going to be able to go up on just because of the situation and everything. But I think we can make money at it. And I went ahead and even kind of upsold and talked them into it. So they had a field. It's I measured it. I think it was like 1.2 acres or something. And then they had the house, and they wanted 2 separate quotes. When I got there, the guy was like, I pretty much changed my mind, man. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and handle the field by myself. I'll let you handle all this up here around the house, you know, if we accept the quote. Well, I went ahead and told him, I said, man, you ever painted? And he said, yeah. Sorry about that window, I forgot. That's probably messed up the sound. And he said, yeah, I have. I said, well, then you know all too well, then you can start painting. You can paint a whole living room by the time you can paint a bathroom, because there's so much cut, and every time you turn, you gotta go around this, go around that, right? I said, it's gonna be the same thing with us cutting grass. I said, I guarantee you I can cut that field a whole lot cheaper than I can cut this house for. And so then I told him that, and he thought about it, and he was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and give me a quote for it then. So we're gonna end up cutting that property for $210, and the first cut's gonna be $230, just because there's gonna be a little bit of extra work involved. And you know, I just upcharged them just a little bit to help cover that. So after that, it's gonna go down to $210, I believe it is, every 2 weeks. Fits into our route perfect. And yeah, I mean, I'm already pulling up back here with the guys where I dropped them off. So maybe 3 minutes tops. And it's gonna fit into our route for next weekend. So, and not to mention it's 5 minutes from the house. So, but yeah, let's see what they got going on here. Yeah, they're probably ready for me to weed eat. They're both in the backyard now. So, yep, looking good, looking good. All right, I gotta get this property weed eated, blow it off. We gotta go to the next one. Let's go, Eli, you're burning daylight. Look, say hey to Lexi. Say hey to YouTube, Lexi. Looking good, looking good. 7:25. Woo, we gotta go. right, y'all, we're closing out the day, 9:35. Eli's been off the clock for the past 2 hours, though. Anyways, give us a recap of the day, Cody.
It's a hell of a day, but it was fun.
Come on. Eli, give us a recap of the day back here in the dark.
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean you don't know?
Rough.
Wasn't that rough?
Feet hurt.
Yeah, you keep doing good, I'll get you some of these pants. Ain't gonna do nothing for your feet, but... And the rain has begun. We beat it. We did a lot today, y'all. We started off, I picked up Eli at like 6:45. We got to the job, cleared fence lines and all, probably like 7:15. And got him started. We had to help him with some tree work and just kind of, well, we really didn't know how bad it was gonna be. And there was a pretty good sized tree down. I didn't get enough footage of that because I knew right there at that moment that we had a lot more to do than I was hoping. There, anyway. So we ended up getting the tractor involved on all that and got the tree cut off the fence and everything. And then from there, we went and left him there to finish up some of the other work. Went to Carrollton, picked up some pine straw, did a small job up there in Carrollton, came back, did the pine straw, ended up doing, yeah, I don't know, man. He wanted us to bring 90 bales, and we told him it was fine if we did it, and we didn't use them all, because we'll just use them on another job, or if they sit there too long, I'll put them at the house. But,
we did a total of 62 bales.
Yeah, 62 or 63 bales, and that took us probably, I guess it took us about 2 hours total from start to finish. And then it was, you know, I did get some footage of that, so they weren't just wide open beds. It takes a little bit longer. And then we cut like, I don't know, was it 7 or 8?
It was 8.
It was actually 8 and 2 quotes, and we got both the quotes. So we gotta now, you know, we're gonna have to go and get all those people in the system and everything. But overall, we had a lot to do, and then we actually got done in the dark, finished in the dark, unloaded the trailer, and came down to replace the guy's window that we knocked out. And we went ahead and took the window beside it too and had it fixed for him. So we got that all in, so he'll pay us now, which, you know, that's fine. I didn't really have a problem with him holding it back because, you know, we broke it, we're responsible, and we fixed it. So all good there, but yeah, long day.